You see them, folks, all them bugs out there flying around? Do you think they know the Earth's spinning around at over 1,500 feet per second? How gracefully they're just dancing through the air, not a care in the world. Do you know they're flying around a ball? Do you think they know that? And that gravity's selective and allowing them to be levitated up in the air like they are? Pretty amazing, huh? All them bugs are just out there flying around. A little bit of a breeze. Not much of one. Yeah, them bugs, they're just all dancing around out there in midair. Enjoying the basking in the sun. Gravity don't grab a hold of them and hold them down. But it's holding on to the wind, the air molecules. It's holding all the air stationary because we're spinning around. And if we're spinning around, then bugs wouldn't be up there. The air would have to be held tight with the atmosphere to the ground. Yet them bugs are out there floating around like it's nobody's business but their own. Just look at it and think about what they're telling you. And it's obviously, understandably bullshit. There's no way the Earth is rotating and them bugs are flying around like they are, people. Whether the bugs know it or not, that's another story. But I know it. Because all you have to do is do a little critical thinking on what you're observing in nature alone. And it's obvious the bullshit that you've been fed your whole life is just that. Nothing but bullshit. If you don't gather your own facts, your own data, do your own research, do your own experiments, and compile it all together and discern over it with an open, unbiased, non-prejudiced mind, open for the conclusion of what it is, then you've not done your homework. You really haven't. And you got no business telling somebody who has that they're fucking idiots. So all you got to do is show evidence that you're on a spinning ball, and we'll all just shut up and go away. But until actual evidence of curvature, gravity, and motion is presented, we're not going away. You can kiss our asses. There's some of us that know what this is all about, kinda. Or not all about, but have a pretty good idea what's going on. You're feeding off your energy, folks. Every dollar you earn is your energy that you end up giving right back to them through your power bills and your fuel bills that you pay for the refinery and the production of the power, which is energy, and yet you continue to buy it back from the corporations, and the corporations have done squat. What's wrong with humanity? You're all dizzy from that spinning fucking ball, and it's time to get off. It's time to do your own observations and take a good look around. Because when you wake up to the reality of what the flat earth is and the enormity of the deception, it's only obvious the rabbit hole keeps getting deeper. I think YouTube, flat earth community, talk show host, horse shit, needing leader, bullshit, has gone too far. There ain't nobody that needs a leader. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody, but most people don't need leaders. Where are you going that you ain't gonna find your way back? Or are you just that lost you don't know where you are anyway because you're on the spinning ball? That's my guess. Now if you don't know where you are, do you ever think you're gonna know why you're here? And if you don't know why you're here, do you ever think you're gonna know what you're supposed to do while you're here to get beyond here? I don't know. You tell me. Why don't some of you bald professors go ahead and present the 3 musts for a spinning ball Earth? And that is, you must be able to mechanically prove gravity, because every force within this realm, whether it be magnetic, electrical, hydraulic, any force within this realm has a mechanical means that can measure it. So your measurements are going to have to be different at the equator than at the poles, but with the same measuring device. Same applies with the motion, with all these supposed motions of the Earth tilted on its axis at 23.4 degrees, rotating at over 1,000 miles an hour, orbiting the sun at 66,600 miles an hour, while the sun is orbiting around the outer rim of the Milky Way galaxy at 666,000 miles an hour, and at the same time the Milky Way galaxy is shooting through the infinite universe at 1.2 million miles an hour. But you think about it, people, everything that moves within this realm, whether it be the river running down its bed, whether it be the car rolling down the highway, whether it be the airplane flying through the sky, or the boat on the ocean, whatever moves, a bird flying, the bugs out there, can be calculated. Everything that moves within this realm, there is a mechanical means that can measure that movement. Yet, for the 4 supposed motions of this spinning ball paradigm, there's not a mechanical means to measure a one of them. And thirdly, you can measure the elevation of Earth from anywhere. So you should be able to mechanically measure the curvature of what's going on either side of the spinning ball Earth. And if you can't mechanically measure the curvature, which you can't, then there ain't no curvature. And if there ain't no curvature, there ain't no spinning ball Earth. And y'all don't get it yet? Alright. It's on you. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for tuning in. See you later.